The earth is groaning with the signs of the times. We can see the beast is rising. Its image is beginning to take shape and move into position for battle. Right before our very eyes, prophecy is being fulfilled. But when this happens, isn't the image of God to move into position and rise to even greater heights? The beast has a battle plan, but the strategy plan for God's team is salvation through the new covenant relationship, as symbolized by marriage. The big question is, are we ready to be married? In Bible times, a young man looking to be married would give a young lady that he hoped to be his bride a ketubah, which is a very beautiful covenant contract for marriage. It was written with great care and forethought and given to her at a special dinner planned by her family. Written on this Ketubah Covenant was the young man's heart's desires of how he loves and adores the young woman he hoped to be his bride, of his promises to her, of all that he would be, how he would protect and provide for her, as well as his likes and dislikes, his favorite foods, his highest ideals, his standard of living, how he wanted his household run and his children raised. This covenant was basically the blueprint for the bride. When she is given the ketubah, the silver trumpets are blown, and her suitor pours for her a cup of new wine, fresh fruit of the vine, the very best that money could buy, purchased for a sacrificial price. After pouring the cup, he first takes a sip, and then waits for her to take a sip. When she does, it will signify that she has accepted all that the covenant contains. She may not go over and drink from it right away, for she takes the covenant agreement very seriously and knows it's a commitment for life. She is going to carefully read over every word. She may study it for hours, even into the night or until the next morning before she makes that commitment. Finally, if she agrees, she will take a sip, and the betrothal is sealed. They are now bride and bridegroom, and the silver trumpets blow again, making the announcement to all. After the betrothal, they each return to their own father's home and do not see each other for the following year until the wedding day. During that year, he not only builds her a home, but he also supports her financially. And she reads her covenant. She reads it over and over again. She learns to cook his favorite foods, sing his favorite songs. She studies her ketubah until she becomes the bride of his desires, the mirror image of her covenant promise.
We have been betrothed. God came down to the betrothal himself, and the silver trumpets were blown. We drank from the cup, signifying that we accepted all that it contained. However, speaking for myself, I quickly read through the 10 bold headings and readily agreed. I was so excited about his promises that I didn't thoroughly study the whole entire covenant, such as the fine print under the 10 bold headings. In fact, I lost my ketubah. It was lost to me for quite some time, and there was quite a bit of confusion as to what it contained. However, I was so excited about his promises and the wedding that I forgot all about my part of the Ketubah Covenant agreement. And now, it's time for the wedding. It's past time for the bride to be moving into position. But is she ready? There is hope for those of you like me. We have been promised another angel's message to come down with power and great authority, and the whole earth would be lightened up with his glory. This message is addressed to his people, not the world. We are his people, you and me. And its glory, we know, we've been told, is his character.